Children are hostages of their parents' circumstances. Harsh? Maybe. But if we are being honest, it's the uncomfortable truth we all try to sugarcoat. When a child is born, not every parent is truly ready for this life-changing moment. A tiny, innocent baby is completely dependent on the world they are born into, the place, the family, or sometimes the absence of one. That baby doesn't know whether they've landed in a loving, stable home or into a situation where even the basics are missing. They don't get to choose their parents, their environment, their religion, or even their genes. Zero freedom. And yet we expect them to grow up strong, confident, emotionally balanced, regardless of what they were handed at birth. Over the years, first as a teacher and later as a business owner working with children's products, I've met so many kids, each one different, each one deeply shaped by the world they were born into. I've seen it again and again, children growing up in tough, unloving environments, carrying invisible wounds into adulthood. And honestly, it breaks my heart every time. That's why I want to talk about it. Here's the thing, no one ever takes full responsibility for a newborn, at least not in the way the child truly deserves, especially during those early vulnerable years. Most of us parents, we are still growing up ourselves inside. I don't support the idea of having kids too young, but even couples in their 30s, happy and ready, can still struggle to give a child everything it truly needs. Sure, I read parenting books. We know the theory how to support emotional development, how to raise a physically healthy child. But when real life hits, things get messy. We bring our own baggage. How can a mother who never felt loved by her mother give that same love to her own child, the way the child really needs it? I'm not a fan of blindly copying the way we were raised. Sure, sometimes it works, but many parenting mistakes get passed down from one generation to the next, like a family recipe gone wrong. Did you know a simple slap on a child's backside can change their body forever? In body language, psychologist Alexandra Lowen wrote that spanking doesn't just hurt emotionally. It can physically shape how a child carries themselves. When kids are hit, their bodies tighten in defense. Over time, the tension becomes permanent. It affects posture, movement, even self-confidence. They lose their natural flow, that ease and freedom a body has when it feels safe. And with that, a bit of self-worth disappears too. So, next time someone says, it's just a slap, no big deal, remember, it's a big deal. It can take away a child's grace and their ability to stand tall in life, literally. Children deserve to grow up feeling safe in their own skin, not walking around shaped by fear. That's why I say, our children are hostages of our circumstances. When a baby is born, it's magical. Life changes completely, but we have to remember that baby is not to blame for crying, for being fussy, for needing more than we expected. They are not at fault if their family is struggling with money, with health, with anything. They are not guilty for being loud, curious, energetic, or even for begging for the toy the neighbor kid has. They are just being children. So here's something to really think about. Do you want to raise a prisoner or a child who has everything they need to be truly happy? Do you have what it takes to raise a confident, independent person, someone who can walk into the world with their head high? Can you give your child the tools, knowledge, habits, emotional strength, a sense of purpose that will help them reach their potential? These are serious questions. I see joyful kids playing outside, But I also see so many adults walking around slouched, defeated, full of self-doubt. Why is that? As a business owner, I used to hire only people with strong posture and positive energy. Why? Because I know how much that matters in sales, communication, and just life. So please, don't hit your children. Don't humiliate them. What you give them in childhood will shape their entire future. Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story too.